feedstock that is in the product, while biodegradable describe how this product disappears into the environment. A bio-based plastic is not automatically biodegradable, and a biodegradable plastic is not automatically bio-based. So this distinction is fundamental for regulatory, for environment claims, and for waste management. Our position is that claim must be precise, scientifically sustainable, and linked to the actual application and the end-of-life environment. Generic claim like green or environmentally friendly does not make any sense in Europe and will not fly from a regulatory perspective. So bioplastic should not be presenting one universal solution for all the plastic challenge. Their value depends on the material, the application, and the system they intended to be used. On the feedstock side, bio-based plastic can replace fossil carbon with renewable carbon sources and reduce Europe's dependency from fossil fuel. At product level, they can provide new functionality, we have seen them this morning, performance and application that might not be achievable with conventional material. When it comes to the end of life, different solutions are appropriate for different products. Mechanical recycling should be used where it's technically and environmentally effective, while organic recycling has played particularly role in packaging when the packaging is contaminated with food. And help is not to find the right regulatory landscape that help you to place this product on the market. The problem is how those regulations talk to each other and how the interaction between those regulations affect the marketing of the product. So a product might be technically compostable, but the local waste system might not accept it. A product may contain renewable carbon, but ultimately you may risk not receiving any money for using it. So Europe formally has a single market. On paper, we do have a single market, but significant national differences remains in place, especially when it comes to collection, when it comes to EPR scheme, and when it comes to enforcement. This is one of the UBP main tasks, to make the defense policy more coherent and preserve and prevent one piece of legislation of undermining the objective of another one. So as you can see, 2026, 2026 and 2027, all the one that I've circled will be implemented or will be amended. But there are some good news. Let's talk about the new European bioeconomy strategy that was adopted in deep discussion with Spain and Portugal for the coffee capsule. So don't be too positive, but we are working very, very hard to make sure that there are other member states that follow the Italian example. For once, I'm proud of my country, indeed. So, yes. So there are three parallel opportunities, as I said, in 2026 and 2027. So those, if we play them wisely, these three policies can lead us of creating a good market for bioplastic. So first we have Article 8 of the PPWR, provide a specific
ปกติแล้วเวลาเราทำ Life Cycle Assessment ใน1 Area เนี่ยถ้าเป็นตามตัวเลขของที่ตั้งต้นเนี่ยปกติ1 hectare พื้นที่1 hectare เนี่ยนะครับเราจะได้ตัวของ Bio-based PE อยู่ประมาณ3 ตันนะครับโดยประมาณแต่ทีนี้ตัวเลข LCA ที่เวลาเราคำนวณได้ไม่ดีแต่ไม่มีมาตรฐานใส่ลงไปว่าแล้วใครที่ทำเป็น Negative Emission ลักษณะนี้ถ้าคุณบอกว่าคุณปล่อย CO2 เยอะคุณต้องจ่าย tax เยอะคุณปล่อยน้อยคุณจ่ายน้อย
PEF companies such as Yifu Biotech and Zhejiang Kangnan and so on, they have some large pilot has set up to produce PEF. So PEF is a new biomaterial in China. In terms of bio-based rubber, the team led by manufacturer. The construction of standard system for bio-based material and degradation products is mainly undertaken by the National Technology Committee of Standard of Lead. And the Chinese government and law think the standardization working is very important. So we do this thing. And in terms of policy required to promote the development of the bio-based material industry, including policies to promote industry development, like financial support, regulation and management, as well as motor cooperation on a global scale.
Because they're scientific. So speaking of which, we have a huge issue in Australia called greenwashing, and I'm sure we do in all of our countries. We also have an issue called green hushing, which is that a lot of companies who don't want to say that they're doing the right thing, which I think is quite interesting. But let's talk about greenwashing. So we have a very strict government body called the ACCC in Australia. 3 years ago, they fined Clorox 8 million Australian dollars for saying something that wasn't true. So falsifying claims, saying that they were biodegradable, and they actually weren't. So we, because of that, we stand by those logos and our certification even more so than we ever have. And we believe that those logos that we have and our certification is market entry, and is something that I guess gets rid of that whole greenwashing issue.
それから次に書いてありますのが 100% リサイクルペットボトル、それから家庭用洗浄用の容器第一の認定として再生プラスチックを使用した容器で、最後に再生剤ボトルを使用した家庭用化粧品容器ということで、先ほどの4つのカテゴリーに対応した認定製品が出始めてきているというふうな状況でございます。一方で、これから私どもますますチャレンジに取り組む必要があるというふうに考えています。そういったものに対する直接的な働きかけ等を進めていきます。その場合に科学的なデータの裏付けを持って説明することや、先ほどちょっと農業用のフィルムの例でも申し上げましたが、単に価格が高いというだけではなくて、定期間で見ると経済的な効率が成立すると。
Waste alone. So it's a massive thing, massive consumption, and you pair it with a very complicated geography. Depending on when you count, we claim we have 17,000 islands. So maybe during some of the moon we lose some islands, but it's a lot of islands, needless to say. And if you think about it, the logistic cost is huge because of traffic, complexity, 14 to 24% of GDP, compared to the typical 8% in developed country. Think about what it means for a solution that requires reverse logistics, like recycling, right? It completely kills the economics of it. It's sunny and...
And by that, I mean systems in which compostable products are collected, processed, and ultimately circulated back into the soil. And that was, I think, Martine and Lorenzo also here talked about a similar yoga.
So much for the we truly appreciate your valuable perspectives. Thank you very much. Okay.
So in 2047, we will be celebrating our 100 years of independence. So as a vision, as a mission, what we have, though it may seem a little bit ambitious, that we would like to see 15% of bio-based carbon in polymers in India, especially in the packaging. Sensitive country. So any rise in prices has direct impact on its demand. The EPR rules are in place, yes, but they are a little complex. Reason being that there are no end-of-life facilities, and the industry is asking where do we do our compliance, because we cannot send it to anywhere. Degradable in nature, naturally biodegradable, though we have got them tested, it was found out to be nothing more than a PE bag, and we have countered this again scientifically and legally, following all standard norms. These are some of the, I would say, steps we are taking to deter false claims in terms of biodegradable material. So this is our current situation. We are focusing on enforcement, the tax and codes to create the uniform in the entire value chain. The standards and mandates, we are working with the Bureau of Indian Standards. That is the key.
As you can see here, that was in 1993 when the government decided to